Welcome Jessica Novak, Director of Marketing, the McKnight Center, to Parties Extra. I'm Helen Ford Wallace, and we are downtown at the Oklahoman's video studio to talk about your inaugural event coming up, the opening gala, October 11th. It's going to be wonderful.
It's going to be so incredible. Everyone is so excited. And
McKnight,
we're just a week away.
1 week? Oh my gosh. So it's the McKnight Center?
The McKnight Center for the Performing Arts at Oklahoma State University on the Stillwater campus.
Mm-hmm. And this October event, 11th event, is a 3-day.
That's right. We wanted to kick off our very first inaugural season with a bang. So we are bringing in the New York Philharmonic.
Oh, big.
Big.
Mm-hmm.
They have not performed in Oklahoma in more than 30 years. So this is huge, not just for Stillwater and the campus community, but really for the whole region. Everyone is really thrilled to have them back in town.
And who else?
Kelly O'Hara will be singing as well. She's a Tony Award-winning soprano. Recently had a run on Broadway with great reviews, and she'll be performing Friday, October 11th, and also Sunday, October 13th.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be so much fun. Do you have parties before and after these events?
We do on Friday, absolutely. It's going to be a huge gala event. So Friday, the concert starts at 6, and an hour before that, we'll be having an orange carpet affair where we'll have a big reception in our lobby.
Orange carpet.
Orange carpet, of course, not a red one.
That's cute.
So we'll have a reception. After the performance, we'll have champagne complimentary in the lobby along with some desserts. There's a big gala dinner afterwards. There are several other dinner options that are very elegant and intimate scheduled on campus for those that want to participate. It's a black tie event, and it's going to be very exciting.
So are they all sold out?
Friday, we actually do still have tickets. Saturday and Sunday, the performances are completely sold out. So if you do want to see the show, Friday is your only chance to see the New York Philharmonic while they're here.
And you have how many seats in that hall?
Our performance hall seats 1,098, so it's a very intimate space. You know, a lot of people that come in and tour the center are really surprised by how close everything feels to the stage. Even in the last row of the balcony, you're only about 100 feet from the stage. So you still have the chance, without your opera glasses, to be able to see emotions and facial expressions
right there with them
on stage. You are. And another great feature about our performance hall is that we have 2 large LED screens on either side of the stage, and we're equipped with robotic cameras. So if there's a musician that's doing a solo, or there's a pianist and you're sitting on the side of the theater where you can't see their hands, we'll have close-ups of what's happening on those LED screens so you can see all the details.
And that's within the performance hall?
It is, yeah.
Then in this same building, you have a recital hall, is that right?
Yes. The McKnight Center is made up really of 3 different performance spaces. The performance hall is the one we've just been speaking about. The recital hall is a smaller space. It seats about 217, and it's really built for music. So we'll have solo recitals in there, both for students and faculty at OSU. We're bringing in world-renowned artists to perform in there, like pianist Jonathan Biss. He's coming for 7 different concerts throughout the season and performing all 32 of Beethoven's sonatas. So that space really is meant to showcase music. The acoustics in both spaces are absolutely fabulous. The larger performance hall is built more like an opera house. So that space lets us showcase musicians like the New York Philharmonic. It also lets us bring in touring Broadway productions. We can have dance performances in there.
And you're having all that, all this year.
All that this year throughout the season.
Including 3 Broadway shows, I think.
That's right. We do have several Broadway shows coming in. I'm sure we'll get to those in a moment. Our third space at the McKnight Center is our outdoor community plaza. And that space is this beautiful green space just outside the building. We have a state-of-the-art 32-foot LED screen on the wall, along with surround sound speakers. So a lot of our performances, like the New York Philharmonic, that are sold out on Saturday and Sunday, will actually be broadcasting that performance live to this LED wall. And the community members are invited to come and spread a blanket out on the grass, bring a chair, and watch the show for free.
Oh my gosh, that's just fabulous. What a great opportunity to hear the Phil.
It really is.
Really, it's great. Okay, so this black tie concert event that is Friday night, that's the one that that will really kick off the whole season.
Absolutely, it really will. And like I said, we do still have tickets available to the concert-only portion of
How
the
can they
evening.
get tickets?
They can visit McKnightCenter.org, and our box office number is 405-744-9999. Tickets for that event are $250, and that is the highest price of the season. And again, it's just because it's a very unique experience, once in a lifetime. You know, we only open the building once, right? But the rest of the tickets throughout the year are very affordable. They typically start at $25.
And then you can get a season's pass, a whole season's worth of tickets, probably.
You can. We actually opened our subscription sales in early March, and we sold out of subscription packages in about a month.
Oh my.
Everyone
wants to come.
They flew out the door. When we opened tickets for single performances, the New York Phil, for example, sold out in about an hour. So these tickets are in very high demand. So if you peruse our website and you find a show you think you want to see, I always recommend buying early, even if the performance isn't scheduled until March or April.
So tell us, Kelly and the Philharmonic will be having some master classes along with their performing. So tell us a little bit about that.
That's right. So the New York Philharmonic is really here for almost a week-long residency, and that residency was very generously sponsored in memory of Jeanette Sias, and that does include several master classes throughout the weekend. All of the principal musicians with the Philharmonic will be offering these classes to OSU students at the Greenwood School of Music.
How nice.
Yes. So select students, they're selected by the faculty members. They are able to work one-on-one with these world-class musicians and get some really unique and intimate instruction in their instrument. All of these master classes are open to the public. So everyone is welcome to come in and observe what's happening in these classes. You know, a lot of folks who don't play a musical instrument, you know, that's really a new experience to see how that instruction is passed on and even how a music class works. So, excuse me, that's a great opportunity for the community. It's a great opportunity for high school students that are in band or orchestras that want to learn from that those master classes as well. And those are spread out through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday next weekend.
Will Kelly have some classes?
She will. Kelly will give a vocal master class. And that class was in such high demand from the students that they actually had to hold auditions to see which students would be allowed to participate.
I guess so. Well, okay, so you've already had the ribbon cutting 2 weeks ago. Tell us about that.
Yes, our ribbon cutting was so exciting. We had it on a game day, so we had a great crowd. Mr. McKnight and his wife Billy were both in attendance. President Burns Hargis spoke. We had a surprise musical performance by the OSU Brass Choir and a saxophone quintet, and they sounded absolutely marvelous in the space.
And tell us a little bit about the McKnights, because they're responsible.
Yes. Ross and Billy McKnight in 2016 very generously donated $25 million to the McKnight Center. And their gift is very unique in that it is not set for bricks and mortar. Their $25 million gift was to create a program endowment, which again is a really innovative gift. Doesn't exist in a lot of other places. In fact, I am not aware of any other places that have a program endowment like this. So over the years, that gift was matched. We now have a $50 million program endowment. And what that allows us to do is to draw from that endowment year after year to bring in artists like the New York Philharmonic, like Kelly O'Hara, Broadway shows like An American in Paris, and present them for the community in this small, intimate performance space. You know, a lot of organizations really need venues that are 2,000 or 3,000 seats to be able to cover the cost of bringing in artists like this. But we're able to do that thanks to the McKnight's gift on a much smaller scale.
What a gift.
It really is.
Well, and you have other programming at this world-class facility, and you have Broadway performances, and Preservation Hall.
We do.
Tell us some of the others.
Our inaugural season is really fabulous. There's something for everyone. We've talked about the Phil, we've talked about Jonathan Biss and his piano sonatas. The Broadway shows that we have coming in include An American in Paris. We have 2 dates for the Buddy Holly story, which everyone is really excited about. You know, that's a lot of music that people really know and love and can
Love
sing
it.
along to. We're bringing in a show called Cirque Mechanics, which is in the vein of the Cirque du Soleil. You know, there's acrobats and tumbling. OSU alumni Sarah Coburn will give a performance, a solo concert in April. We're thrilled to have her back on campus. So really, like I said, there's something for everyone.
Tell us some of the really wonderful things about the facility. You have high-tech everything, it sounds like.
We do. We're very state-of-the-art. And really, so we've talked about there being 3 different performance spaces.
Right.
And really, they are 3 different performance spaces. They were all acoustically engineered so that we can have a performance, you know, as bombastic as the New York Philharmonic happening in the large space, and maybe a smaller, quieter performance in the recital hall, and there's no mixing of sound between them. Everything in the venue had to be approved by the acousticians, down to the seat backs on the chairs, the fabrics on the walls, the insulation on the pipes. They covered everything to make sure that the space is really superior acoustically.
So, and you have good cameras, and you have everything right.
We do. We're very excited.
Well, who's in charge of this, and who sets your programming?
Yeah, Mark Blakeman is our Marilyn
And we had
Carl.
him on the program.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
He is our Marilyn and Carl Toma Executive Director. So he is our big boss man, and he really works with the team to create the programming. He has a great background in music, so he's very well versed. He ran a large theater in Nashville and in Tucson before coming back home to Stillwater. So he really knows what type of world-class artists to bring in. And he's been working over the past few months already to set our season for season 2. So I can't say yet what's going to happen next year, but know that it's going to be just as exciting as season 1.
Are your students just thrilled?
They really are. They really are.
I would think they hang out over there a little bit. I mean, you know, it's just so wonderful.
It is. So as soon as we finished construction on the McKnight Center, the Manhattan Construction Company actually broke ground on the new Greenwood School of Music. And that facility will be attached to the McKnight Center. So in about a year and a half when they're finished, the music students will be able to come and go and practice in the different spaces and have that strong connection with the McKnight Center. They're all very, very excited, of course, for the master classes, for the performances. We have set aside about 125 tickets for music students to attend each of the New York Philharmonic performances, so they'll get to be in the audience for that and see those great musicians perform after having worked with them in the master classes.
Oh my.
We have a great set of student interns that have been working with us since about January or February, and they're learning all there is to learn. They've helped us in the box office. They've helped us with donor events. They are helping backstage, setting lighting. So they're really getting a well-rounded look at what it means to work in the arts.
That is fabulous. Well, okay, so tell us again the times, the dates, and address. Maybe we need that.
Yes, absolutely.
And a website.
So our opening weekend is Friday, October 11th through Sunday, October 13th. The website is McKnightCenter.org. Again, the box office number is 405-744-9999. And we're located at 705 West University Avenue in Stillwater between Hester and South Ramsey.
And it's right on the campus.
It's right on campus, very convenient.
Anything else you want to tell our audience about?
I just hope that everyone will come down and take a look. If you can't make it in for a show, which I really hope you can, at least come by for a tour. We'd love to show everyone through the building.
Great. Well, thanks, Jessica, for letting us know about this spectacular new facility and its programs. We are also proud to have this going on in our state. We love it for Burns and Ann Hargis. He is such a musician too. And I know that they are thrilled with this wonderful addition. Come back soon. Tell us how it's going.